Hello, Light Warriors. Dr. Karen here with another edition of the Spiritual Medicine Digest. And honestly, this is the second one I've recorded this week because there are some changes. But I am going to repeat some of the stuff that I recorded because, I put that one to private, and so this one's going to be a little bit of a repeat. So if you did already catch the first video, some of this information is the same, but there are some changes. So one of the things I wanted to share with you is my experience with the Wellness Leadership Academy, and I was invited to their leadership circle, yay, which is invite only. And during that circle, we were to clarify what is the underlying core issue going on with our tribe that is not really being talked about. The conversation up here might be about symptoms and what's going on, the sensitivity, but they were trying to get me to dig deep as to what it is that really, what do I stand for? What do I stand for as a teacher, as a mentor? And I came up with something that I would love to know whether it resonates with you. I mean, it really super resonated with me. Let me see if I can find it here. Which book did I put it in? Here it is. So I came up with a whole bunch of different things, but it kind of boiled down to this one thing. So, many sensitives that I work with, light warriors, have multiple different kinds of symptoms: anxiety, depression, sleep issues, fatigue issues, and it gets frustrating, annoying, overwhelming. And for most of us, it's not a quick fix. And I'd love to say that, yeah, it's a quick fix. I may wave my magic wand and you're done with your symptoms. But people get frustrated because symptoms recur. They feel like they're onto the next healer and the next healer, and like they're looking for that quick fix, that solution to, like, I want to feel better. I want to feel normal again. I want to feel like everybody else does. Okay. So what am I taking a stand for? So here is what I came up with. All right, here we go. I wrote it down. So they call this the zeitgeist. This is what it's like the elephant that's in the room, but nobody's talking about the elephant. They're talking around about it. So this is it. So your sensitivity is your superpower. So it's not about fixing yourself. It's not about fixing your symptoms. It's really about honing and honoring your superpowers so that you are free to enjoy your life while experiencing and expressing your soul's mission. So that is a completely different perception. It's a completely different mind shift. And that's what is the most inspiring to me. That is what makes my day. When I work with my Light Warrior VIP group, a big shout out for them, because we see so many like ahas and so many mega jumps in their perception and ability to enjoy their lives. So the other thing too is, like, a lot of people put the responsibility on the healer or the teacher or the coach or the mentor initially to fix them, and that's not what we're here to do. And as a physician, that's difficult because in the past, that's what we did. You fixed people's symptoms, but that's not what I enjoy the most. I enjoy having people empowered to actually shift their own lives in a very powerful way and not need me. I want to be able to train people and support people to not need healing from an outside source. How cool is that? So, my mentors Andy and Marcus really challenged us last week, saying that so many of us natural healers, including chiropractors, naturopaths, acupuncturists, physical therapists, qigong especially, that we are in the sick model symptoms. So we're in the sickness industry, not the wellness industry, not truly in the wellness industry. And it really kind of shocked us into reality that the sickness industry is about focusing on the symptoms and curing the symptoms, and putting the responsibility mostly on the healer or the doctor, to fix that person. Whereas the wellness industry is really about empowering the other person on their wellness journey, so that at the end of the day, at the end of the year, whatever it is, however long you work, they are more empowered, so they don't need you. So it's like I'm trying to get myself out of a job. It sounds weird, but as a medical doctor, it was so true. Even though I was a natural holistic physician, even though I did acupuncture, I was still in the sickness industry. People were coming to me to make their symptoms better, and that's mainly why they were coming to me. And the ones that, do not continue with me long term are the ones that in general, have not yet taken full responsibility for their stuff. So I might suggest, okay, here are the ways to empower yourself. Here are the practices. Here are the, things that you can do. And some of them have, enough that they're like, hey, I'm pretty good. You've taught me all the stuff, and you know, I'm not really sure I need your help anymore. And that is awesome. And then there's a proportion that are like, well, gee, you've asked me to step up. I can't do that commitment. I really don't want to learn these tools yet. I'm not ready. And partly still wanting me to fix them. So they've gone to other healers, they've gone to other people, other acupuncturists, and that is great, because they need clients too. You know what I mean? And if that's the level that they're at, that is perfectly okay. But they're not for me. So who I work with, especially intensely one-on-one, long-term, are those people really wanting to enjoy their lives, really wanting to not only enjoy their lives but make a difference. In a bigger way, not just, I want you to fix me. Okay. So that was an amazing, learning for me at the Wellness Leadership event last week. So the other things I want to share with you on my other little book here that I wrote notes down is that we have gotten to that point where, and many of you are, sensitives, light warriors who are indigos, earth angels, star seeds, that kind of thing, that we are being called to do something at a very, very high level. And what that is, part of our duties, is being called to love and keep loving, keep vibrating at the frequency of love, no matter what comes in front of us. So that's really challenging, because it's easier to say that, oh, I love, So it's sort of like, I don't like, somebody might say, I don't like what President Trump is doing, and da-da-da. But in the same breath, can we love no matter what he's doing that you don't like? It's okay to not like it or not prefer it. But can we still love whatever's going on and see the bigger picture, that whatever's happening, maybe it's waking up the world, maybe it's waking up the average person, whatever it is, that in some way, shape, or form, we can honor and respect that, that loving everything, loving what is, that's Byron Katie's work, is loving what is brings us more peace, more joy, and actually changes the world. So because if we resist what's happening, we create sludge, we create slowness, we create lower vibration, not just within ourselves, but it's certainly not helping other people. So in addition to the no blame, no complaining 30-day challenge, for those of you that are ready, let's put out that intention to just bring love into every aspect of our lives, even if there's something we see that we do not like. So, so you see, violence, can we love what is and not get sucked into arguing, complaining, or feeling totally helpless or powerless, about what's happening, because love is very powerful. And even though it sounds woo-woo, that love heals all, it really, down in the deepest level, is really the truth. It is amazing, the miracles that come from love. So you and I, as light warriors, have that responsibility. And so I task you to, if you're ready, to try that on for size and see how you do, because we definitely can use more of you, that we can love everything. So that is what I'm working on as well. Because we have a higher responsibility. And we actually I heard this through Joyce Meyer, the preacher I was listening to, about the power of words. She's on YouTube, by the way, so you can listen to her stuff on YouTube. I really like the parts that she was talking about, the power of words, the energy of words. And, what my mentors, Andy Marcus, were talking about as well. They said that at our higher level of responsibility, if we are a teacher, we're a coach, we're a healer, especially for professionals, we have a higher degree of responsibility, which means that when we are misaligned to who we really are and our soul's mission, the universe gives us feedback right away, hard and fast. So it keeps us very humble. It keeps us from, getting into our ego, because we get that feedback, right away. So just know that if you're a healing type 3 or 4, I have that on my website, the different healing types. So if you're healing type 3 or 4, you have greater responsibility than other people on the earth. You already did easy. So now you're doing harder, but because you have that capability and because you are ready to evolve to the next level, then you having that higher responsibility means that if you veer away from your truth, from your alignment, that you get immediate feedback, usually immediate, right away that you're misaligned, and it usually isn't very comfortable. Okay, so just know, just telling you. Okay, so what else do I need to share with you? Oh, yeah. So thanks to our VIP group and me working closely with some of them, we had some really great learnings this past week. One of them I'll share with you is the creation of a new morphic field that helps us or assists us in jumping quantum streams. So what that means is, if you're in this reality where you may have symptoms or problems or whatever, you want to be in this reality where it's gone, there is a lag time, between this reality and that reality. And we work on some of the stuff on jumping quantum streams in the Unlock Your Superpowers program. And they're basically enlightened processes that you need to practice and do to facilitate you basically being in a brand new reality, okay? But we created a new morphic field this week that assists you in doing that more efficiently. So that has already been infused and charged up in the MP3s that you already have. If you're one of my students or clients, you already have those various MP3s. So that is in there, so you can go ahead and intention that specifically to be downloaded and activated in you. Woohoo! So that's really exciting. So 2 important announcements, well, 3 really. One is that, well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 announcements. One is that if you're coming to the Supercharger Healing Powers and you've already registered, you will see in the near, probably in the next 5 days, an email from Jacob, my assistant, letting you know that a brand new portal has been set up for you as registrants of the Supercharger Healing Powers program, and your pre-accelerator training is ready. The first module is ready. So you're going to get 3 videos and a PDF to download. And I won't go into detail of what that is, but it's going to really set you up for the live event. There's one piece where we'll be sending by email later where you're going to fill out a form. You're going to let us know what your vision is so I can do some muscle testing for you and do the 7-point abundance assessment that I promised to do for every single member of this, Supercharger Healing Powers family that have registered. If you're registering with family, you can just redo that multiple times with a different name, or you could put it all in one document and just be really clear about whose, vision statement it is. So it's not a big rush for you to do it, but definitely you want to do it before the event so I can give you your 7-point abundance assessment score and also your TOLPAKAN power level score as well. So you'll fill out the form, I'll get a copy of the form, I fill out my part, my assessment, and then when it's complete and I've signed it, then it'll go back to you and you can download that. So that's very personalized for every single person that's coming to the event, and we will be emailing you that separately, and when I get the link all figured out, we can actually post it in there as well. So announcement number 2 is that for those in the monthly Light Warrior Revolution with the TOLPAKAN master classes, of course we've already done one on brain function and brain fog, sleep, fatigue, and overweight. Part 2 of overweight is going to be this month. So in the next few weeks, we'll be emailing you guys out in the Light Warrior Revolution program when the next module is ready to be released. And of course, the dates for the live event should be on your student portal. So you can just put that in your calendar when the live Q&A is for the people in the Light Warrior Revolution. So the other 2 things is on Monday, looks like it's going to be a really big day. So Monday, May 7th. So we have our LifeWave show with Dr. Dennis, and he actually reminded me what the topic was supposed to be because I'd forgotten. So, so we're actually going to be working on acupuncture points and protocols for supporting bone health and teeth health. So bone and teeth, because we've never done a show specifically for bone and teeth. So we are going to be doing that on Monday, Monday, May 7th at 12 noon Eastern. So if you're on the Karen Can mailing list, we will be emailing you details to that particular show that you can call in live, and maybe you can get personalized LifeWave patching assessments from me if you would like. And the second big announcement is from Heartache to Joy has asked me to move up my relaunch of my Light Warrior Advanced Healing Program, How to Become a Light Warrior, from May 22nd to the 7th. So that is coming up very, very fast. So there's a lot of things that we need to work out, but I'm really hoping that you can be live on the call with me. It makes a huge difference when my tribe is on the call with me. The energy is so much bigger. We make a bigger shift in people. So just plan to be on the call Monday at 1. So it's going to be back to back. It's going to be, you know, our LifeWave show. And then right after that, it's going to be with Aram and I talking about light warriors and sensitive souls and their challenges. And we're going to do a new for the folks that haven't done this program, a new process, and we're going to do mini healings and readings, of course, during that time. So if you can make it Monday, May 7th at 1 p.m. for that, and the From Heartache to Joy, we would absolutely love it, and I would highly appreciate you for doing that, especially if you have some good stories and testimonials to tell. So lots of stuff going on. Thank you so much for being part of this tribe, and lots of love. We'll put some links in the YouTube video below to give you some more information, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.